Okay guys, so I tried this before, but I failed horribly. So I'm going to attempt it again. I'm going to show you how to cut out and create your own vinyl decal for your car, your wall, whatever you want it to go on. So right now I'm working on making breast cancer ribbons to sell at my town's Relay for Life event. So I've got my vinyl. This is actually just contact paper, but it works just as well as the big expensive vinyl, in my opinion anyway. So you just take it and you cut it out to where it fits on your mat. And this is the mat that came with my Cricut, so it's not very sticky anymore. And I don't want to mess with trying to re-stick it right now, because I have two brand new ones, but they're actually a little too sticky for this, because they tend to tear your backing paper on your contact paper here when you try to pull it up. So I'm just going to use Scotch tape to tape down the sides. And this is the crappiest tape dispenser I've ever seen in my life. But I'm just going to tape down the sides here to make it stay. At least now, I tried to do this with my phone, and I tried to do it one-handed before, and that really didn't work very well for me. So at least now I've got my actual camera on the tripod, and I can use two hands. Okay, so I've got my contact paper stuck down. Now you're going to bring it over here. Well, actually, you're just going to set that aside. This is just the basic Cricut machine. I didn't buy the big expensive like Imagine or Create, or, well, I guess technically this is the Create. I got this on clearance at Joann Fabrics for $80. So I couldn't pass up on that. So what we're going to do, let me adjust here. I use Cricut Craft Room because it's a lot easier to use than the cartridges, because you can actually align stuff on your mat before you send it to cut. So all I'm going to do is fill this mat with breast cancer ribbons. This is in the car decals digital version of the cartridge. I bought the digital version because I couldn't find the actual cartridge anywhere. So I'm going to add a breast cancer ribbon, and I'm going to drag it down here. And I make my ribbons about 2 inches. I tried 3 inches, and 3 inches was a little too big for me, for my taste. But, I mean, if you want 3 inches, then more power to you. But I'm just going to make them 2 inches, because that seems to be about the right size to fit on my car. So just going to go through and fill up the mat here. Close this, because I'm just simply copying and pasting them on here instead of dragging and resizing all of them. Okay, so I've got 6 ribbons on one mat. Okay, so you make sure that's where you want it. And the colored in red portion is what you're supposed to leave. I do mine, at least the ribbons, I do the opposite. I peel off the parts in red just because I think it looks better. That's my personal choice. You don't have to. you can do whatever you want with it. But then all you're gonna do, got your mat. There's a little button up here in the corner of your Cricut craft room. It says cut. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it says cut. It's right here. I'm gonna aim this over here. So all you do, you just like you would do anything else, you load your mat, you go up here, click cut, then you would click on load mat. Sometimes it takes a minute. Come on. Come on. Okay. Now this is going to make a fool of me. Maybe it was because my tripod was on the load mat button. Okay, so this is not wanting to work. So we'll try that again. Load mat. Come on. Naturally, now that I do this on camera, it's going to make a fool of me. I'm going to try powering off and powering back on my Cricut. Sometimes the craft room can be a bit temperamental, as you can see. But just keep working at it and it should work. Okay, so we'll go back up to cut. Load mat. Okay, this is not working. So we'll press load mat. Oop. And as you can see, I didn't have this vinyl pushed down all the way. So we'll click on cut. Come on. See, the load mat button is right there. And it's not wanting to let me load it for some unknown reason. I'm going to stop recording for now and try to figure this out. Okay, so I got Cricut Craft Room to finally cooperate with me. So now all you're going to do, set this where it won't hit any buttons here, is go down. There's a button on Cricut Craft Room that says cut. Click on cut. And it should start cutting my breast cancer ribbons out of here. Should being the key word. Okay. Or not. Let's try that again. Okay. Well, while I'm waiting to see if this is going to cut or not, I'll go in here. My blade setting is at 1. Pressure is at 1. The speed, if you're using your Cricut Craft Room, your speed is going to be predetermined by Cricut Craft Room. So, you won't have to worry about that. So, let's keep trying this here. Load mat. Come on. Now you worked a minute ago. I think this thing just likes making a fool out of me on camera, because it was working. Okay. Let me try to do what I did before. See if it's going to work. As you can see, nothing is foolproof. It could very well give you issues, but it was working fine before I turned on my camera. So maybe my Cricut machine is camera shy. I don't know. Okay, let's try this one more time. closer. So there's all my ribbons, and let's cut. Load mat. There we go. Let me fix my contact paper. Alright, wish me luck, guys. Cut. Okay. There it goes, finally. Like I said, sometimes Cricut Craft Room can be temperamental. You just gotta keep messing with it. But as you can see here, it's just cutting out all of my ribbons. So while that cuts, I'm gonna take you over here and show you what I'm doing with these ribbons. Now these I have colored purple with just ceramic coat acrylic paint, and those are dry. So while that's cutting, I'll show you your next step. Okay, so what you want to do when you've got those colored, or you know, whatever you want to do with them, I'm actually going to add a little more to those because they are going to be sold at and before relay for life. So I'm just going to take a thin black Sharpie and write, we'll write "Find the Cure." Now, oh, well, that didn't work. Okay, black paint would probably be better to do this. So, I'll leave that like it is because I don't have a small paintbrush to show you how to, well, you know, how to put words on them or whatever you want to do with them. So what I'm doing, I know I'm off camera doing this because I'm in my kitchen, and my kitchen is very small. So I have to do this in two separate parts of my kitchen. So right now I'm just cutting some clear contact paper to use as transfer tape. Okay, so I've got my clear. You just want to cut it down so it'll fit over top of your image. In my case, my ribbon. I had this held down with tape because once you pull this contact paper stuff up off the mat, it likes to curl. So you just take a piece of your clear contact paper, maybe, pull it off of its paper backing, so you've got this, and you just want to lay it down over top of your image. Rub it really well. Normally, I would pull this up. I'll go ahead. So you would rub it really good to get it to stick. Well, okay. This works, I swear it does. You've got to be kind of aggressive with it. You don't got to like kill it, but you do have to be a little aggressive. And then you'll pull up, and your image will come with it. And then you would just pull it all the way up and attach it to whatever surface you wanted to attach it to, like your car or your, you know, car window, body of your car, wall, just whatever you want to stick it to. And you would rub it again, nice and aggressive. You have to be more aggressive if you're putting it on a car window because they don't like to stick as good to car windows for some reason. But there you have your image ready to sell or peel off here and put on whatever surface you're using. Go ahead and do the other one while I'm here. And it sounds like my machine has finished cutting. So once we're done here, I'll take you back over there and weed my image, which just means pulling off the top layer of your paper. So only your image is left on the backing. Okay, so we've got these two ready to go. I'm going to take these. I do ceramics class, so I'm going to take these and try to sell some of them at class tonight. So whether that'll work or not, I don't know. But it's worth a shot. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. So here we're back at the machine. Unload mat. So your mat will come out, obviously. And then if your mat is sticky enough, you won't have tape on it, but I have tape on it. So just remove your contact paper and your tape from your mat. Sometimes, even with your pressure setting at minimum, because this contact paper is so thin, sometimes it will cut through part of your backing paper. That's fine. As long as your backing paper doesn't tear up completely. Like this one has some spots in the back that got cut through, like right here. That's okay, because you're going to be throwing that away anyhow. Well, you're not going to be throwing that away, but it's not majorly important as long as your when you peel up your vinyl, as long as it doesn't tear and tear your designs, you're fine. So you just go through, find a corner. Oh, there we go. Well, almost got it. Got it. Okay, so you just peel up a corner and peel off the excess contact paper from around your ribbons or whatever you cut out. So, did this not cut? Okay, and this did not cut all of my ribbons completely for some reason. So these top two ribbons up here I can't use. So I'm just going to tear those right on off because I can't use them. They got messed up. So then you want to take something sharp. Like I said, I do ceramics, so I have these ceramic tools all over the place. Normally, like I said, you would keep what's outlined in color here. You would keep that part. But like I said, I do mine backwards because I think it looks better and it gives you more room to play. And my camera just attacked my keyboard. Sorry, guys. I'm new to recording tutorials, so be gentle. Okay, so I'm going to peel off this outer section here. Peel that off. Just toss it over here. And then the two middle sections I'm going to peel up. And that leaves us with your ribbon. Now, like I said, you can color these, you can leave them white. If they're going on a windshield or like a window, you can color them. I made my mom one and colored it with a pink Sharpie. but the Sharpie doesn't really stay on there that well. That's why I tried the acrylic paint. But you know, you can do whatever you want. You can buy colored contact paper. I have some in my bin that's in the basement that's green, and it's got like a white flower pattern. I don't know what I will ever use that for. But I got it at Dollar Tree. It was $1, so I picked some of it up. They only had like a couple rolls of it left, so I picked it up while I could. So that's all you're gonna do, is peel up everything you don't want and get rid of it. And just throw it in the trash because you can't really use it for anything. Oops, I missed my trash can. But yeah, and there you have your finished or semi-finished ribbons. So that's pretty much it, you guys. I may be back later with a short tutorial video on how to apply a ribbon to your surface, which in my case will probably end up either being a wall or my car. So, well, that's it for now, guys. If you have any questions, these will all probably be colored purple, and these are for sale. I am selling these for $2.50 a piece. So if you're interested in one, just leave me a comment or message me and let me know. So that's it for now, guys. Bye.